Good morning, Facebook land. Hello and welcome to my... Are we live? Here we go. We are now live. This does it to me every single time, so skip the first 5-10 seconds unless you're willing to watch my silly faces I make. Good morning from Australia. Welcome to the Moon Goddess Sacred Sanctum Light Summit. Oh my God, this is like year number 3 for me, and I am so honored to be able to share my wisdom here in this space with Abigail. So thank you so much, Abigail, for having us here. I really just feel that in my heart, the love that's in this space. And Anne, who presented earlier before me, did a wonderful job talking about embracing your uniqueness. So go and check that out. For those who are new to this space, new to me, my name is Allison and I am a soul connector. What that means is I support you activating your frequency to a higher dimension so you can become in alignment, incongruent with your physical human experience here using human design on many different levels. We go from the physical, the spiritual, the mental, the emotional. It's every aspect, every multidimensional part of you. So today my talk is about activating your wealth blueprint and then lighting that fire from within. And the fire for me is, I'm an Aries rising, an Aries sun, Aries rising, Aries, oh gosh, Allison, Aries sun, Aries moon, Pisces rising. So the fire really represents to me that soul desire from within, like activating that light that's coming from within you so you can actually send that out into the world. So I work with frontline healers who are there on the front lines supporting those who are spiritually awakening. And it's a tribal effort, and a wisdom that comes to me when we say this is that, you know, the famous African proverb, it takes a tribe to build a community. And it's so true. Like, we can't do this alone. We need that support. And being here and being able to present that from my heart gives me no greater pleasure in life besides my family. I have 2 almost adult teenage children, a beautiful soulmate of a husband, 4 dogs and chickens, and we live in the most magical part of the world in a place called Beingness, Australia. You can generate this life if you so desire. So I started first using human design back in 2012. When I first spiritually awakened and I was given that message. And I have followed my human design chart over the years, doing different aspects of it, working with the solar transits of it, working with the moon of it. There's been so much transformation in my own self that sometimes I can barely even recognize my own self. It's just been a phenomenal gift to be able to transform my life using a modality like human design that allows me to see tangibly in my own human brain what that means, and then making those decisions congruently from your head, your heart and your gut. So activating that fire is first finding that frequency. What is that frequency of you? Where do you stand right now? And working with my clients over the years, I've noticed their own frequency rise. I had a beautiful lady, Adela, who works with me still. And each year she sets her intention that her frequency is going to sit at a higher level than it was previously. And I've been the blessed coach to be able to witness her frequency up levels 4 times. And she's such a beautiful soul now. So working with that frequency is paramount to your ascension. What frequency is it where you're going? What is that desire that is fueling you? which comes into the intention part of it. It's like, in what way would you like this to occur? What is that desire, that dream that you have? And I know you've seen it. You have seen it, you have felt it, you just can't quite grab it, right? It is there, but the only way that you can tangibly achieve that is through releasing. We have to let go, which is not congruent with us anymore. We have to let go of the story. We have to let go of anything else that is no longer serving us. That is part of the congruence between the head, the gut, and the mind, and the heart. And then from there, you work through the embodiment of the experience that this is what we have in this human life called human life. Knowledge is part of being human. And it's not just power. It represents freedom, because you have more knowledge, more wisdom. You can make a place from full embodiment. You can, it's joyful because you get to understand and know the things that light you up. You listen to your intuition, frequency of what is going on, where are you headed, and you start to use that experience, past, present, and future, through that embodiment phase. So what I would like to take you through this morning is a beautiful Gaia activation. This Gaia activation is going to set your intention today with understanding your wealth blueprint and how you as a human, so using your human design, can activate your wealth when you know which area to focus your strengths in. Because when we focus on our strengths, our weaknesses automatically rise. So taking you through this Gaia code activation, we're going to ground in through your intention today, the embodiment of what your next frequency would like to be. So quietly, just sitting down somewhere nice and peaceful, closing your eyes, and just breathing through your heart for a few moments. And feeling the breath come into your chest and out of your mouth. Really start to activate your throat chakra in the toning sound of receiving the breath. And with each breath, deepen into the core, down into your solar plexus, into your will, divine self. And with each breath, move further down into your sacral, and then into your root, and furthermore into the earth. Opening up your channel from your heart space, down and anchoring your energy into the earth's core. As your feet begin to feel heavy, you open up to your breath from the earth, breathing up through the soles of your feet and through each chakra back to your heart and out through your throat and your mouth. On your in-breath, pull the energy down back into your heart from the universe, and we're going to extend it up and out through your crown chakra. We're going to create this beautiful figure of 8 with your breath, to connect you through your heart space to source, back through your heart, back into the earth, back up again. So begin to visualize the energy moving in a figure 8, up and through your heart, out through source, coming back down to your heart, back into the ground with each breath. Slowly, intentionally, circulating the breath through that infinity symbol through your heart, the figure 8. As we activate the Gaia code, Asi itoro nakitara ina sayara. As you feel the frequency of light come up through your toes, to your knees, through your hips, through your ribs and up your spine, to your heart. And we're going to activate the energy congruently with your mind and your gut from your heart. As we move down to your solar plexus, down through your sacral and your root, into the earth, breathing in that figure 8. Activating your wealth blueprint, energetic frequency, releasing anything that is no longer serving through the earth, bringing in new light through spirit, through your soul. Opening your channel to become one with the universe, the earth, and yourself. And just listen to your heart for one moment. Your next frequency, what does that look like? Would you like to manifest faster? Heal a trauma? Clear your throat chakra? Start your business? Feel the frequency of what's coming through. Set your intention with the desire you wish to create from the vision that you've seen. Continue to breathe and release. That is what is not congruent with your heart, your gut, and your mind. As you embody this experience of the third dimension of life on earth, your knowledge is wisdom that keeps you in humility. What is true for you is in your heart. And just let that energy flow through you for another minute more as you come back into your body, back to this space of the now. We are always in constant flow. We are always looking for a way to have a better life, even in the subconscious. The universe is always giving you the possibility to make that shift every single day. When you work with your alignment, flow occurs. You felt your channel flowing freely in that meditation. And through that, you can see the blocks. You can see where the energy doesn't flow as well as it should. And using the fire method, it can bring you back into alignment. When we use the fire method, we use that through your human design chart. We activate the frequency that you're on now with intention. We're raising your frequency to release all of that conditioning, that stuff that is not yours. And even if it is yours, it's giving you a sign that you are not yourself right now. And things need to change in order for things to happen. The universe is always guiding us. We are on track. Follow those nudges. We have just finished the gate 57, the intuitive guide. through our human design solar transit. And the most beautiful thing is she's whispering to us always. This week it has been amplified. So I would ask now that you perhaps reflect on the last 6 or 7 days of what is that whisper that you hear. What is that feeling that you are feeling? What is that calling of that light in the fire within that is calling you? What is that light that is calling you? Because the only thing is the call is going to get louder and louder and louder if you don't pay attention. I'll give you an understanding of what that means. Is about on the 20th of August this year, I fell inside a bus. So I was unable to catch myself falling when the driver had hit the brakes, and my body hit the front end of the bus, and in doing so damaged my left hip and leg and a bit around the back area, which was significant. I was off my feet for 3 or 4 days. I couldn't move. And I remember hearing the significant message of stop and listen. So I did. And up even now to this day, October 14, here in Australia, I am still stopping and I'm still listening. And every single day, my hip is getting better to the point where I've done Bikram yoga for the first time since the accident, and I have no pain. So I am just so proud of myself by listening to my human design authority, listening to those nudges from spirit, listening to those whispers that go through our gates. There is fixed energy and then there is flowing energy. And so when that energy is flowing is when you can actually move through a transition very quickly. I wouldn't have thought that 6 weeks after my accident I'd be doing a full Bikram yoga session. Not in your life, you know. And it's following the fire method. It's following that frequency and the intention and letting go of shit that's no longer serving. My hip has told me so many stories of things that I have let go of, things that I don't even need to worry about anymore. And just embracing and embodying my physical experience here, that I'm enjoying it through the knowledge and the wisdom that I have. So I'm pretty sure now that the meditation is starting to wear off some, and I would like to invite, especially my projectors who are watching, would love to invite you to book a free call with me, and let's discuss the aspect of you in this now time that is needing some fire. Needing some fire in your soul, needs a kick up the arse, needs an aspect of you that needs to be healed and cleared in order for you to raise your frequency that little bit more. Booking that free call, it's a free 45-minute session where we will talk about your human design chart. We will get to know each other, and if from there, spirit and yourself and I are guided to work further, we will have another conversation more in depth around that. But this call is just to really get to know you and get to support you into your next aligned frequency. My intention here was to activate that next level for you, and I truly hope that you receive that with love today. Once again, thank you so much, Abigail, for having me here again for the 3rd year in a row. And I know spirit speak in numbers to me, so 3 is being very prominent in my life at this point. Thank you once again for being here. So much love to each and every one of you who catch this live replay or wherever you may be in 12 months' time. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I hope that I have activated your wealth with the fire. So much love. Thank you.